files in the cabinet, no clients, no future. So, stock-taking time, Walter.
It's only been 4 weeks.
Now, what have we got? Everything you see is bought and paid for, so is the next 6 months' rent. Got 8 weeks' expenses in the bank.
Clean slate?
Yeah, trouble is, any minute I'll be clobbered by the revenue. Surtax and what I earned 2 years ago.
You can knock me off the payroll for a start.
You have to.
Ex-copper can always get a job.
But even one serving a suspended sentence for forgery and theft.
I've done a few favors. Now may be the moment to collect.
If you're talking about your old criminal connections, forget it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What can a struck-off solicitor do?
A couple of gardening jobs on offer. I can go clerking. Even work for a solicitor subject to Law Society vetting.
You're not the 9-to-5 type. Why not put up a plate saying legal consultant?
Oh, that's a con man's world. I'd rather be honest about it and go thieving.
I've told the company secretary I want the minutes of that meeting on my desk at 9 o'clock sharp. No excuses. You check when you get back, right?
By order of the managing director.
Stay clear. What about the factory gate?
No sweat, fixed.
How much?
Workforce 6,000, payroll plus bonus, could be 300,000.
Mr. Main's not interested. Yes, I've discussed it with him. The answer is no.
Who's that?
Ambulance chasers. You don't need that sort of work.
Yep.
I've had enough of Mr. Findon.
Morning, Inga.
The solicitor who's taken over your London practice may be bright, but he's a crow. A carrion crow.
Your English is improving.
Picking over the bones like... Oh, he makes me feel sick.
Inga, what are you doing here?
Can either of you type?
Both fingers trained by the Metropolitan Police.
Or make coffee?
I've just put a down payment on a tin of Instas.
Thank you, I brought my own.
Inga, I'm unemployed, maybe unemployable.
You know a lot of people. So does Mr. Clegg. Something will happen.
David, if you're going to make your 5 o'clock appointment, you better be going.
Right. I can't afford a secretary.
In due course, I may need money.
They're coming.
Right.
What worries me is if nothing decent breaks soon, he may take on something stupid.
Oh, you talk like his mother.
I'm responsible for what happened to him.
No one is responsible for what happens to Mr. Maine, except Mr. Maine.
That was true before his wife and son were killed. That and being struck off for a man who's never worked less than 14 hours a day and is now on the dole.
Oh, don't exaggerate, Mr. Clegg. There are plenty of things he can do.
These are all fringe law activities. Barrett room lawyers anonymous. Claims assessors, ambulance chasers. This offer he's gone to Leeds on, he should have shut the door on that. I'll go. Two 2135. 2135.
Mr. Maine,
Who wants him?
I'm speaking for a Mr. Kenton.
Harry Kenton.
Who is that speaking?
Hello, Jacko. Mr. Clegg here.
Oh.
Nicked your boss the last time he went inside. You slid out from under as usual.
Put me on to Mr. Maine.
No luck, son. He's in Leeds. What's Harry Kenton want with Mr. Maine? Perhaps I can help. Jacko?
Didn't I tell you something would happen?
Harry Kenton's bad news. That was his minder, Jacobson, ex-pimp, muscleman and fixer. Kenton's man Friday.
What does a man like that want with Mr. Maine?
Whatever it is, it's trouble.
Well, aren't you on the high bench handing down life sentences as a recorder? Your name's in the list.
3 months leave of absence.
Oh?
To try and stave off some of the consequences of your being struck off.
Sorry I asked.
A statement of fact. Not carping. You left a big gap in this practice, David.
I was only here 1 or 2 days a week, sometimes.
Yes. And telephoned instructions from London every 5 minutes. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, yes, put him through. Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Kenton.
Actually, I wanted to talk to Mr. Maine.
I'm afraid Mr. Maine's no longer connected with this office.
Well, I know that.
He's been struck off the roll of solicitors and has ceased to be a partner of this firm. Yes, I know my daughter's defending you and that you're a client of this firm. But I cannot put you in touch with Mr. Maine. I'm sorry. I cannot afford to give the impression that we're still in business together to the law society or general public. I'm sorry, David.
Don't be. I'm just here to drink your sherry and waste your time.
My remarks are in no sense personal, but a word of advice on Kenton. He's a professional criminal, at present on bail on a charge of robbery. If he wants anything from you at all...
I know. It's against the law.
I'm glad that's settled. What brings you to Leeds?
A tuppenny job offer. What do you know about a man called Miller? Paul Miller.
Oh, you must ask Margaret. She's had dealings with him. Not a savoury character, from what I hear.
Thank you. You don't need a solicitor when you're buying a house, Mrs. Hogan. It's a straightforward clerical job, knowing which forms to fill up.
Mr. Miller worked for a solicitor for 10 years. He knows what he's talking about.
Mr. Redmond will be handling your case. He was a solicitor once himself. You're in good hands. You can trust us.
Miller? Oh, he was a good managing clerk at a local firm of solicitors. Ran a branch office almost single-handed. Got caught with his hand in the till and did 6 months for it, and now he's working off a heat against the legal profession by cut-price house purchase.
Called the People's Property Service.
Yes, that's right. Why are you interested?
He's offered me a job.
You're not seriously thinking of taking it?
I'm seriously thinking about how I'm going to eat. I haven't had the smell of a decent job in months. May I have a drink, Henry?
I thought you said you were working late.
Yes, the law centre.
At a time like this, I should have thought your place was here. We've given up the London connection. Young firms have opened up here in Leeds with unimpaired reputations. If we're not careful, we'll find ourselves facing redundancies and financial loss.
Look, I've been working at the law centre for 2 years, Father. It's worthwhile.
You'll not be much use to the underprivileged, the inarticulate, if you're facing bankruptcy.
Well, we'll talk about it, Father, but I promised to be there tonight.
Can I join you, Margaret? Sit in.
Yes, if you want to. I'd hardly thought it was your world.
What are you writing down? What's his full name?
There's a full-time solicitor in charge and various social workers, and we take it in turns to give free advice.
And what do local solicitors think of the competition?
Oh, some make a fuss. The realists are glad to get on economic problems off their backs. You could get Law Society permission to work here, David.
Where's your customer?
It's a man called Barrett. Oh, they say it's a tricky case. Mr. Barrett?
Oh, that's me.
Hello, my name's Margaret Castleton. This is a friend of mine, David Main.
Hello, Mr. Barrett.
Oh, look, let's grab that table while it's going free. So sorry. Thanks very much, David. Sit down, Mr. Barrett. Right, what's your full name?
Terry John Barrett.
Uh-huh. Down there. They've given me your address. Do you have a job?
Foreman at the milk depot. I'll do the night shift. The wife couldn't come. She's not feeling too good.
Uh-huh. What's the problem?
We've been married 3 years. The wife's pregnant now, our first. We've been saving out for a deposit on a house. Well, that's why I work nights, 20% extra pay. We've got together £3,000. All straight money, tax paid. We've had to do without.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know the procedure for buying a house.
Look, if you've got £3,000, Mr. Barrett, you can afford a solicitor in the normal way. You shouldn't be in the law centre.
Then why'd they tell me to come back here and see you?
I think there may be more to this, Margaret. Tell him what he wants to know.
Well, once you've found the house you like and agreed the price, the owner solicitor prepares a contract. That contract is sent to your solicitor. He then asks about 40 or 50 questions of the council and the owner, things like roads, drains, boundaries, disputes with neighbours, or development that's likely to affect the house or the garden. And at the same time, he makes sure that any mortgage money is safely tied up. You then pay 10% deposit. The contract is signed and exchanged. During the next 4 weeks, your solicitor will investigate the legal title to the house and assure the mortgage people that they've got good security for their money. Then on completion day, the building society coughs up and you get keys in possession.
Did you understand all that, Mr. Barrett?
I think so.
Right. I suggest you make an appointment to see a solicitor, me if you like, in normal working hours and give instructions in the proper manner.
I've already got someone handling the legal side for me.
Oh, Mr. Barrett.
I can't get satisfaction. Well, it's been 3 months since we first went to him with everything agreed. We give him our £3,000 and, well, since then, nothing.
Well, I could write him a letter.
He doesn't answer letters.
If he didn't answer mine, he'd get one from the Law Society.
And what can they do?
They have a lot of power. They can make him come to heel.
And if he still doesn't?
They can strike him off, and that's the end of his livelihood.
Well, what could that do me? My £3,000.
Well, if he refuses to hand it over, we can get a court order. And if you think he's made off with it, you don't have to worry, because the Law Society's got a compensation fund with £1 million in it. But, well, I don't suppose you suspect your solicitor of stealing.
Yes, I do. It's a man called Miller. Well, the trouble is, he's not a real solicitor.
Will you come in, Mr. Main?
Miller, Paul Miller. Do sit over here. Can I get you something? Coffee, cigar, a drink?
Nothing, thank you. You said you had a proposition to put to me.
That will be all, Redmond. Then I take it that you're
interested in joining us.
Tell me about your proposition.
I know what it's like when you chaps get struck off.
You've been struck off yourself, have you?
I never qualified. Now, this brainchild of mine is a real money spinner. We charge half what a normal solicitor wants. We've streamlined the service, cut out all the frills. Who wants them anyway? Client does a lot of the work himself.
Drawing up a deed for a fee is a criminal offence if you're not a qualified lawyer.
Oh, we're not stupid, man. 90% of the work, correspondence, contracts, searches, inquiries, it's perfectly legal. Anybody can do it and charge what he likes. Drawing a deed is only a crime if it's done for gain or reward. We don't charge for the deed.
Interesting legal point. You think you'll get away with it?
I think so. I've got another little scheme. Much better one. I'll tell you all about it when you join us. Are you sure?
Quite. I still haven't heard your offer.
The loss of status. That's what hurts, isn't it? I give you that back. The God chair and the servile client. Contact with the law. I know that you're a great one for the rule of law.
You want me as a clerk?
I wouldn't insult your intelligence, Mr. Wayne. I've done the spade work, set it all up, put my own money at risk. Now, I'm ready to take a back seat. General manager. That's what I'm offering you. A free hand and a piece of the action off the top, where it comes to me. No. It's a Harry Kenton, won't you?
Maine?
This is Harry Kenton. We've not met, Mr. Maine, but I think it might be to our mutual benefit to do so.
Can you be more specific?
Oh, on the phone, no. But Miss Castleton and my defending barrister, Edward Pendlebury, are coming over to my house tomorrow night for drinks. Can you be there?
At what time?
6.
Yes, I can make that.
Thank you, Mr. Maine.
Do
you know a man called Barrett?
Don't think so.
Client of yours.
Oh, well, I don't handle cases personally.
Says you owe him £3,000.
Well, there's usually a good legal reason why a client can't have his money back.
You look into it?
What's this Barrett to you?
He consulted a friend of mine, Margaret Castleton.
Oh. Well, I never interfere with my advisors. What about my offer?
I want 3 years' accounts, a rundown on your senior people, cash flow, profit forecast.
Well, not quite as sophisticated as that, Mr. Mann. That'll be your job.
Give me what you got.
Yes, Redmond?
Could I have my commission now, Mr. Miller? It's 3 weeks overdue.
I'm glad you like the place. My wife's not only a beautiful woman, she's also got taste. Please sit down, Miss Castleton.
Thank you.
You two know each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's my defending barrister, Mr. Edward Pendlebury. David Maine.
Struck-off solicitors don't usually figure in my social diary.
I've got my own reasons for wanting Mr. Maine here. What will you have to drink?
The dry sherry, please.
Mr. Maine?
Gin, with just a splash of tonic. There are over 3,000 able practicing barristers. Why choose Pendlebury?
What have you got against him?
He's not good enough. He busks his law instead of looking it up. His dubious courtroom tactics and unwarranted attacks on police antagonize judges.
You repeat that outside this room, Maine, you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a writ for slander.
Mr. Pendlebury is my choice. He's a friend from the past.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your drink.
Thank you.
Now, 7 years since I came out of prison. I did 3 of a 5-year sentence for warehouse breaking. And I've not done a job since, and that's the truth.
You've a successful, legitimate business. Why another job?
Stupidity, Mr. Maine. Panic and familiar remedies. Company was in a cash crisis. I thought I was going broke. Daft thing is, about a week after I got pinched, the local council stepped in, paid £70,000 for some of my houses. Solved the whole problem. Isn't that right, Jacko?
Oh, it's a good business now, all right.
Miss Castleton, you've taken all the statements. You've heard all the witnesses in Magistrate's Court. What's your advice?
Well, you were caught in the act, wearing a mask and carrying a kosh.
You plead guilty.
To robbery with violence?
I could run an agent provocateur defense, say the police baited a trap. I've got a fistful of breast-cutting showing crooked police. It always impresses the jury.
Well, what'll I get?
They're imposing savage sentences on anything to do with violence. 15 years is not unusual.
I could cook up a strong plea in mitigation. You've been straight for ages. I bet you won't get more than 10.
I wouldn't handle it that way.
I don't think your advice is going to be much help, Maine.
I've read the depositions. You were arrested before you had a chance to complete the robbery.
Didn't get to touch the money.
At most, I plead guilty to attempted robbery, which must carry a lighter sentence.
Not necessarily.
Can't be worth more than 5 years, whoever's defending it.
I think that's a very good idea, Mr. Kenton.
What do you say, Ted?
Well, send the papers down to me for advice on evidence, and I'll consider the point.
I wanted you to hear the full strength and the advice given. I'll think it over. Jacko, take the car around the front, will you? Wait for me there.
Right.
I've got a pretty nasty record, Mr. Maine. Had a dabble in most things. Done me share a bird. This last lot. I took that pretty hard. I realized a bit late in the day it's a mug's game. And since I came out and got married, I've been running a legitimate business. You can see it's a pretty successful one. Last time I had nothing to mind. This time it's different. Everybody doing time thinks he's got someone on the outside he can trust. But when you're in there and he's out here, nothing's safe. Money, home, wife. Nothing. Can't trust anybody. But I've had you checked out, Mr. Maine. Know all about your past. I know it was personal, not money. I think you're the exception to the rule. I want you to look after my legitimate business interests while I'm inside. Have it all in writing, legally binding. Drawn up by Miss Castleton, witnessed by counsel. If you see anything illegal going on, call the police. $5,000 a year, plus 10% of the profits. What do you say, Mr. Maine?
You can sit down, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Here.
Where'd you find this?
I looked up your wine merchant in the personal file. I told him it was cod.
I hate cod.
And he told me you might like the Sancerre. He hates cod. But when I told him the recipe, he wanted to come to dinner too.
Well, cod at school was cooked in the washing up water, garnished with fine brown sand and baked to a crust. The easiest part to eat was the bones. Made a promise I'd never eat cod again. What's that?
Cod. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you. What's the occasion?
Well, it's not your birthday. It certainly isn't mine. Does there have to be an occasion not to eat sandwiches?
Now, what brought that on?
When was the last time you had a home-cooked meal?
This morning, here, breakfast. I cooked it myself. Dry toast. I'd run out of butter.
Restaurant meals and sandwiches. A quick way to obesity and an ulcer. Besides, there's no secretarial work to do.
Had a letter from my old school the other day. They wanted a donation. I think I'll send them your recipe for cod. It'll earn the eternal gratitude of generations to come. Never really noticed you before. When you looked after the kids all those years ago, I hardly ever saw you. In the office, you had a talent for merging with the furniture. You're quite something.
How did it all go in Leeds?
Well, in 4 weeks, all I got was 2 job offers. One from the Leeds Al Capone, the other from legal carpetbaggers.
If you take Miller's offer, won't you ruin your chances of ever getting back on the roll of solicitors?
No, that's 7 years away minimum. No guarantee even then, and I can't mark time that long. Miller's business is contact with the law, and I need that. It's a cowboy outfit at the moment, run by losers, but I could bang it into shape.
Yes, but that would involve fighting the law.
No, not the law, just the solicitor's monopoly of it in one specialized area. And I could make an awful lot of money.
Kenton made you an offer too?
That's interesting. He used to be a villain. Admits it. Is he one still? Because if he isn't, and his business is basically straight and sound, I might find it difficult to say no. And don't look so disapproving. I'm not a hallowed professional man anymore. I'm a nobody looking for a job, and I'll take the one that makes the most cold, hard sense. Oh, give me some more of the cod.
I don't think I got your full name.
Collins, Raymond George Collins.
After the contracts are exchanged, we investigate the legal title to the property, get you to sign the mortgage and conveyance, and the house is yours. Now, what is the correct address of the property?
They tell me quite a few solicitors won't deal with you.
Some.
So if the present owner uses a solicitor, I've had it.
Oh, they'll send you the contract direct, you bring it into us, we do all the work, same as usual, send out all the letters as from your address. No extra charge?
Say you make a mistake.
Who are you?
I've told you.
You ask the wrong kind of questions, mister, whatever your name is. You know too much. You're not the type to use cut-price house purchase. Who are you?
My name is Walter Clegg. I'm an ex-copper. I work for David Main.
You know your trouble. You've been around the law too long. Well, what do you want to know?
Everything.
Everything? Oh, well, Main will find out soon enough. Joins us. Who are we? Well, technically in law, we're an unincorporated society. If you ever try to sue a working men's club for debt, you know that gives us just about 100% protection.
Why do you need protection?
Cut price means a financial tightrope. Our clients, the members of our club, have the benefit of that tightrope.
Tell me about Barrett.
Barrett?
He's £3,000.
Well, when you buy a house, you pay a deposit. We held a lot of those deposits. All that money lying around the bank doing nothing. Well, Peter helps Paul.
Isn't that what solicitors get struck off for?
No, solicitors have to keep separate accounts. That law doesn't apply to us.
Since you're being so helpful, do you care to tell me how Barrett can get his money back?
He'll have to kick up a bit of a storm. Rock the boat. That's his best chance. Oh, Mr. Collins, I'd like you to meet Mr. Miller, the kingpin of our organization.
Glad to meet you.
How do you do?
When you've found the house you're looking for, just give me a ring.
Thanks. That's all I've got on Miller. Thanks, Ian.
What about Kenton?
Well, Kenton's business is genuine, all right. He bought into a small builder 7 years ago, started building houses on spec. How come the boom in house property in 1970? It was snowball time. He made a fortune.
I should have the accountant's report on the books by tomorrow.
I'll be leaving now, David, unless there's anything else.
No, thanks. Good night, Ian.
Good night.
And what about Kenton personally?
Apart from this one payroll job, I can't suss anything out. And Jacobson's another story. And he doesn't like Kenton's offer to you one little bit. And Jacobson can play rough. I'm meeting a guy at 7. It's true. Yeah. He's doing a check for me, making sure that none of the others in with Kenton have records.
Okay, Walter, thanks. Great job. Good night.
Cheers.
Maine?
David, Margaret, did Walter find out anything useful on the Barrett case?
Push.
What?
Push. Hard.
How?
Sue.
Who?
Well, you're the solicitor, Margaret. You solved that one.
Oh, I can't find out who to sue, David. Nobody will admit having responsibility on the Barrett case.
The secretary.
No, says he doesn't handle money.
Miller.
Only concerned with administration.
Redmond?
Not one of his cases.
Real runaround. Call the police.
Barrett won't let me. Says that will sink his money for sure.
I'd sue them all, call the police, and tell Barrett he's probably lost his money.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I must go have a visitor.
I'd like a quiet word, Mr. Maine.
Yes?
On my own account, not Mr. Kenton's. I don't like the thought of you going into competition with me. I don't think you'd make a suitable candidate for managing director.
You're entitled to your opinion.
By suitable, I mean I don't think you'd pass the physical.
You've been watching too much late-night television. And don't come back, Jacobson, unless you want to meet the police.
What on earth made you go to Miller in the first place?
Well, I'd say £50 on what someone like you would have charged. Well, that's the price for carpet for a baby's bedroom.
It's turned out to be an expensive carpet.
Well, it's in the papers all the time. There's nothing difficult about buying a house. It's just a racket to keep solicitors and cigars and port wine.
It just looks like a name on a brass plate. But there's 30 years' experience behind that qualification. And looking over my shoulder on every job I do is the Law Society and the best legal brains you can find. If it had been a solicitor causing you all this trouble, we could have done something about it. And your money would be safe.
Well, you've got to do something. We're being thrown out of the flat. And the wife's having trouble with her pregnancy.
Yes, it's quite true, but there's nothing too complicated about buying a house. Yes.
Mr. Maine is in reception.
Ask him to come in, please.
Oh, he'll know what to do. I'm sure he will.
Mr. Maine is not part of this office. He is not a solicitor. If you act on his advice, you'll have no more recourse than you have against Miller.
I thought Mr. Maine was a friend of yours.
Yes, but that's all he is.
Oh. Oh, hello, Mr. Barrett. Sorry, Margaret, I wanted to see you about Kenton. He can wait.
No, come in, please, David.
They want me to sue everybody, and it'll take months.
That's right.
Well, they want me to call the police.
Why not?
I can't seem to make you people understand. Well, that £3,000, well... 3 years of hardly seeing each other. With 7-day nights, and coming home dog-tired and scratchy. And the wife waking up late for work. I've got to have that money, and I've got to have it now. Where am I going to put it to bed? Where?
Now snap out of it, Barrett. You've had tough luck. It happens. You had the guts to save £3,000 and the stamina. There aren't many like you around. But the sooner you pick yourself up off the floor and realize that £3,000 may be ancient history, the sooner you start using your guts again.
All right. You sue the bastards. All of them.
Well, what about Kenton?
Oh, yes. When's his case coming on?
Tomorrow.
He's clean in my book. I'm taking the job.
I'm asking your lordship to treat Kenton as separate and distinct from the others, all of whom have recent criminal convictions. He cannot, of course, escape the consequences of the fact that he was the ringleader of this affair, but he is entitled to point to the last 7 years, during which time he's built up a successful and legitimate business, he's served his community well, he's provided homes for hundreds of families.
And made a great deal of money.
Would it have been more admirable if he'd gone bankrupt in the process?
Point well taken, Mr. Pendlebury.
If your lordship feels that a custodial sentence is the only possible course, then may I urge your lordship to consider that until this stupid and, I admit, serious lapse, he was not only a reformed character, but also a prominent and respected businessman. He bitterly, and in my belief genuinely, regrets this offence. Justice requires that there should be punishment. It is my plea that it be a minimum one.
Harry Morris Kenton. You stand convicted on your own confession of attempted robbery. It is fortunate that it is the attempt, and not the full offence of robbery with violence accomplished. That and the fact that you've led an honest, industrious life for some years enables me to consider some degree of leniency. You will go to prison for 5 years. Miller keeps all his money in one account, his own, the client's.
So is cash going in and out all the time?
Mainly out. Hold it.
Pity about that. Hello?
Maine?
Who's that? Who's that?
You know who it is.
It's Jacobson, isn't it? Is this damage to my flat you're doing?
I gave you a warning which you chose to ignore. You're getting in over your head, Maine, in things that don't concern you. Now, damage to property can be repaired and replaced, but you have an attractive secretary.
Is that a threat of personal violence if I don't back off the Kenton job?
I knew you were a clever man, Mr. Maine. Shall we say in 48 hours your resignation will be on the secretary's desk, with deep regrets. I knew you were a clever man, Mr. Maine. Shall we say in 48 hours your resignation will be on the secretary's desk, with deep regrets.
Got him.
I can't say I'm surprised. And I did warn you. And if you continue your association with Kenton's business...
I've signed a contract, Henry. I'm legally bound.
Then I dare say it will become a regular feature of your life.
I've been to the police, handed them a complete prosecution dossier on the case. Jacobson was arrested this morning, charged with criminal damage, blackmail and conspiracy.
And you'll be the principal witness against him?
Yep.
He'll deny everything.
Of course.
Your word against his?
Yes.
I don't envy you.
Why not?
Well, I suppose he'll get Pendlebury to defend him.
Could do.
Well, I've seen him in court. I know what he can do when attacking police witnesses. He'll have a field day with a struck-off solicitor.
David, I've just heard. Is Inga all right? And Walter?
Yes, nobody was in the flat. Inga's a bit frightened, but I told her nothing more can happen, not now Jacobson's in custody. Still, a word of reassurance from you would help.
What reassurance?
Tell her she's quite safe.
And is she?
Yes.
I think you should know, David. I've requested indefinite leave from the recordership.
They could ask you to resign, Henry.
Well, they could, I know. But I can't make decisions affecting personal liberty when I'm worried sick over my own professional survival.
Father, I'm giving up the law centre.
Yep.
No, I found a couple of offices on the outskirts and we can start our first branch office.
Yes?
A call from London for Mr. Maine.
Put it through.
Yes?
Hello?
Inga, yes.
No panic, David. Miller's been on the phone and he wants to see you. Can you ring him?
No, call him back. Tell him I'll be with him at 3.
Right.
There's nothing else?
No, should there be?
Is Walter with you?
No, he's out chasing some sort of lead on Jacobson.
Well, pack it in now. Put the phone on automatic. See you tomorrow. Margaret, I'm going to see Miller at 3. What's the latest on Barrett and his £3,000?
Well, I've issued writs all round, but council says it'll be a long haul.
Well, Barrett will get his money back eventually, provided Miller doesn't go bankrupt.
Oh.
I think you'll find it all there. Biographies, profit forecast, asset position. I've spoken with our accountants and bankers. You'll get a basic of £5,000 plus 25% on any work you introduce. On top of that, a 15% interest with the right to buy in up to 50%.
Mm-hmm. Did you want me?
Yes, Redmond. Excuse me a moment, Mr. Mann. I've got the cheque here for your commission. I know you were a bit pushed.
Not pushed. The commission was overdue. It's no part of our deal that I lend you money interest-free.
That'll be all, Redmond.
I hope you'll be joining us soon, Mr. Maine.
Thank you, Mr. Redmond.
I know times must be difficult for you, man.
Not especially.
Cigar?
No, thank you.
You can have your first year's salary in advance. It must be worth something these days.
If you're so flush, why don't you pay Barrett?
Complicated legal issues involved. Times are not easy. We've got to get our priorities right. But if this Barrett thing really bothers you, I might consider an ex gratia payment when you join us. And that's your secretary.
Yes?
David, Walter wants a word.
David?
Yes, Walter.
I've tracked down some interesting information on friend Jacobson.
You travelling up tonight?
Yes.
Tell me then. Thank you.
Well?
I'll be in touch.
Don't be too long, man. You're not the only applicant.
I think we'll adjourn there until 10:30 a.m. tomorrow.
All stand.
That prosecutor's really got the knife out.
Well, don't let that bother you. All they've got is a copper with a record and a struck-off solicitor.
They say Mr. Kenton's none too pleased with Maine for pulling me on this job.
When I've done with Maine, he'll be totally discredited and he won't be any use to Kenton.
Mr. Barrett?
I've come to see Miss Castleton.
Oh, she's in court. Can I take a message?
She told me about some furnished rooms. We were too late. We've got nowhere to go.
How about the council?
They're talking about single hostels. Can I wait?
I've no idea how long she'll be.
I don't care.
I don't know that she will be able to do anything, but you may wait if you wish. Show Mr. Barrett into the waiting room, please.
Thank you, Mr. Evans.
What this case amounts to is your word against Mr. Jacobson's. A head-on collision. Well, now, let's see if we can find out who is more likely to be telling the truth. Yeah, you've given your evidence against my client very well. Very lucid, apparently honest and straightforward. You give an excellent impersonation of the upright citizen. But I do feel the jury is entitled to see behind the mask. Earlier this year, did the Solicitors' Disciplinary Committee order your name to be struck off the roll?
Do you realize where this line of questioning is leading you?
My client's character is already in issue. Now, I have here newspaper reports of cases of solicitors being struck off. Will you take it from me that between April 1965 and March 1974, 128 solicitors were struck off, of whom a number have served prison sentences for serious crime?
I've not been to prison, nor have I ever been charged with any crime.
But you are a known associate of people who have.
I don't know what that means.
Well, first your working colleague, your ex-legal clerk, Walter Clay. Is he not at this moment serving a suspended sentence for theft and forgery?
Yes.
And he is on your staff, your payroll?
Yes.
Do you know Harry Morris Kenton?
Yes.
And is it not true that he has a long criminal record involving practically every crime of violence and dishonesty on the statute book?
The man you're talking about is your client's employer.
And yours?
Not so.
I suppose struck-off solicitors do need reminding that perjury is also a serious crime.
Before you start talking about perjury, I suggest you get your facts right. Usually the first requirement of a competent lawyer.
Please don't indulge in personalities, Mr. Maine, however provoked you may be.
No, my lord. I'm employed by a limited company, which in law is a separate legal entity from its directors and shareholders.
I don't need lectures on the law from you.
What he said is true.
That company is owned and controlled by Kenton.
Wrong again. As far as I know, Mr. Kenton does not own any shares.
Then who does?
Search of the company's register.
Oh, don't play debating games, Maine. Who are the shareholders?
I don't memorize share registers, and if I guess, I presume you'll accuse me of perjury.
Is this important? Pertinent to the issues in this trial?
I'm endeavouring to show that Maine is a known associate of professional criminals and gangsters.
He's already admitted knowing two men with criminal records. What more do you want?
My lord, I must pursue this aspect in the interests of my client. You have sworn to tell the whole truth, which means that you're bound by your oath not to prevaricate or avoid the issue.
I told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in answer to everything you've put to me. Don't blame me if you can't think of the right questions.
How is all this supposed to help the jury decide whether your client is guilty of criminal damage, blackmail, and conspiracy?
My defense is that Maine is an accomplice of the defendant in a criminal environment. My client denies any connection with the events described by Maine. Now, I say that this witness is actuated by malice. All this case amounts to is a falling out in the thieves' kitchen.
Are you saying that I'm a thief?
No.
That I have a criminal record?
No.
That I've committed offences that have gone undetected?
My lord, may the witness be instructed to answer questions, not ask them.
Mr. Maine, you must behave yourself in the witness box. Now tell me, Mr. Pendlebury, if the answer to that last question is no, how could Mr. Maine be anybody's accomplice?
The witness has been deliberately evasive.
He may not have given you the answers you wanted to hear, but he seems to me to have answered fully.
And perhaps I can help Mr. Pendlebury, my lord. Is this what you're trying to get at?
Well, what is this?
I've admitted I know Harry Kenton. That is a copy of an agreement I signed with his wife and with his family trust, which owns shares in the company. Look at Clause 9, which makes me liable to call the police at the first sign of anything illegal. This case is the result, my lord. That's there to prevent outsiders encroaching on legitimate business interests. As you say, Mr. Kenton has a criminal record. So has your client, Mr. Jacobson.
If you're trying to prejudice the jury against my client, it won't work. I've made no secret of Mr. Jacobson's past.
Not prejudice, Mr. Pendlebury, just facts.
And what possible motive can my client have for wanting to intimidate you?
He wants me out of the way. He wants my job.
Do you expect the jury to believe that Mr. Jacobson is managing director material, capable of running a complex enterprise like Kenton Developments Limited?
No, I say he is a thief. He wants to get his hands on the company, sell everything in sight, and pocket the proceeds.
Mr. Maine, my client has been a friend and confidant to Mr. Kenton for years.
A simple plan which began when he turned informer on his employer. He got him out of the way with 5 years' jail.
That is a vicious and unwarranted attack without a shred of evidence to back it up.
I have evidence. The result of hours, days of legwork by the ex-legal clerk you call a criminal. He's also an ex-detective inspector of the Metropolitan Police, my lord. You want times, dates, places of meetings Jacobson had with the local CID? 17th of October, 12:45 p.m., Saloon Bar of the King's Arms. Jacobson met Detective Sergeant Mitchison. 21st of October...
For God's sake, sit down, Pendlebury, before you get me topped.
Jacobson, you will be silent or I'll have you removed from this court.
Yes, Mr. Clegg?
You were vicious, David.
Well, there's only one way to deal with the cowboys that go in for gangland crimes: intimidation, protection, and extortion. You kick them so hard when they're down, they never get up again.
And that was Walter Clegg. The jury's back. Guilty. The judge sentenced Jacobson to 2 years.
That's about right.
You publicly identified him as a common informer. Something pretty unpleasant will happen to him now.
Oh, I don't think it came as much of a surprise to Kenton. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made me an offer. Besides, I don't think he'll risk doing any more time.
So you're carrying on?
No, Henry. I'm not a commercial animal. I'm advertising for a top surveyor. He can take the $5,000 a year. I'll keep the percentage of care and control.
Oh, Margaret, Barrett's in the waiting room. He was too late for those furnished rooms.
Oh, what can I do?
Get me Paul Miller, People's Property Service.
What are you up to?
How badly do you want Barrett to get his money back?
He's playing hell with his wife. She could lose the baby.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Mr. Miller, David Maine, I've made my decision. It'll be on your desk in the morning. There's just one thing standing in the way. I don't like negotiating under duress.
Duress? What the hell are you talking about?
Barrett and his £3,000. Besides, I wouldn't want my first job to be a high court action.
What do you want?
A cheque round to Miss Castleton by hand this afternoon.
Banks are shut.
You're on, man.
Good.
Taking the Kenton job is one thing, but Miller is a very different matter.
I'd be on the doorstep of the bank at 9:30. Specially clear it, but quick. I'll send Miller a telegram deeply regretting I cannot accept his job. He won't get it till mid-morning.
David, we cannot afford to be associated with tactics like that. I'm struggling to recover our place in the community. Professional respect.
This won't affect you, Henry. I'm putting on the pressure. I'm breaking the ethics. And that's the difference between us now. I can't afford ethics. I've no reputation. So for me, it's the letter of the law and survival.